What's up, everyone? We are back. We are fresh off another NFL cash win. I'm not sure what our streak's at, but I've probably won more than 80% of the time with NFL cash lineups this year. Alright, so Divisional round playoffs. Here we go. I think you have 2 free squares this week. Zeke. The Rams give up 5 yards a carry. And as a Rams fan, I will be grimacing my face every time Zeke touches the ball. Second one, made a mistake last week. We're just going to plug in Marlon Mack. He's going to be highly owned due to his production. The Chiefs are probably the worst team against running backs. And I feel like this game is going to be close. I feel like Indy's going to have the lead. So I feel like they're going to run the ball a whole heck of a lot to end the game. Okay. So for quarterback, I know he only had 18 points last week, but we just got to go with Andrew Luck. Because if Mac doesn't score 3 touchdowns, Andrew Luck is going to. Like, Andrew Luck may throw for 5 touchdowns here. It would be better if they're in Indy. But I don't think going on the road will faze him whatsoever. So Andrew Luck. And again, like last week, we're going to pair him with his favorite receiver and his favorite tight end. I don't think you have to think too hard about this one here. That if we're going to go with the Colts, like, I could see this being a 35-20 kind of game. I could see it be high scoring. I could definitely see the Colts scoring 35 against the Chiefs' defense. And the Colts' defense is pretty good, but I can see the Chiefs scoring as well. So here we go. We're going to take this game for the majority of the time here. Now, the other game I want to target is this Rams game here. I feel like the way you attack the Cowboys secondary is a slot receiver. If Cooper Kupp was healthy to play, I'll be picking him. But Robert Woods is a slot receiver, and they've had 2 weeks to, have him get better. He's been okay as a slot receiver. He hasn't been as good as he has on the outside for some reason. But I feel like for the last 2 weeks, they've really implemented and trying to focus on getting him the ball. Like, Byron Jones will be on Cooks, right? So Robert Woods will draw. He might draw the second best cornerback. He might draw the third best cornerback. But I feel like the slot and down the middle of the field is where Goff's going to be throwing to most of the time. All right. Let's pick our defense. Like, our priority is not to spend up on defense. The Chargers and their ability to get to the quarterback is just amazing right now. So, if anyone can get to the quarterback and get a sack for a point, it's the Chargers. And I feel like they're going to be really, really prepped against this Patriots offense. Okay. And I think, well, here's going to be my logic. Amari Cooper should get double teamed at the very least. I wouldn't be surprised if the Rams triple team him. Like, you cannot have the Dak Prescott to Amari Cooper deep balls kill your team. You just can't. And they're going to try, a couple play action passes to get Amari Cooper going. But if you double team him, he could possibly disappear. So I feel like Amari Cooper is going to be double teamed at the very least. This opens the gates for Michael Gallup. You look at back, his last 3 games has done pretty well. So I feel like, 8 to 10 points, and you're fine. He might blow up and get 20, but 8 to 10 we'll settle for. Okay, so this is when it gets a little tough here. Usually we go with a third running back for cash, but there's only 4 teams. No, there's only 4 games, 8 teams to choose from. Melvin Gordon might be the sneaky play, but if you watch his last game, his knee is definitely bothering him. I think he hurt his right knee before, and on Sunday he hurt his left knee. So he's definitely, I think they're going to use Eckler more and save him for around the goal line. MG3 for the goal line more. I really like Damian Williams here. This might be like the Marlon Mack player last week, going up against a really stout run defense.